Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna look at a couple more clips of Rampage Jackson interacting with fans. And honestly, these moments really stood out to me for the wrong reasons. Let's get into it. So in this first clip, a fan walks up to take a picture with Rampage. It looks like some kind of meet and greet, or maybe he approached him while he was streaming. I'm not really sure. But the fan takes the photo and then asks one simple question. What was it like fighting John Jones? When you watch the clip and look at the fan's facial expression, it honestly comes across as a genuine question. It doesn't sound like a dig or an attempt to provoke him. It sounds like a real fan who just wanted insight into what it was like fighting who some call one of the greatest fighters in the sport. But Rampage immediately snaps and starts insulting him. The fan immediately tries to bring the energy down and explains he wasn't trying to be offensive and that he's a huge fan. He clearly wasn't looking for a confrontation, but Rampage keeps going and continues insulting him. That's a rough situation to watch because the guy clearly just wanted to talk to someone he admired. Here's another clip that stood out. This one takes place in the Philippines, I believe. A fan walks up, excited, and goes in for a handshake. Rampage has a phone holder on his wrist, and the fan accidentally knocks the phone loose while shaking his hand. Rampage immediately snaps, feeling disrespected, and tells the fan to get out. Now, to be fair, he almost immediately calls the fan back and says he was just joking. But the difference here is obvious. The fan visibly looks upset and dejected. His posture drops, and you can tell he feels bad. Rampage escalated the situation over a simple mistake and then tried to backtrack. And even during the apology, he still slips in a dig and tells the fan he was being too aggressive. Probably to reassure himself and anyone watching that his reaction was justified. The fan just meekly explains that he was excited, and you can see the disappointment on his face at the end. That has to be incredibly discouraging, meeting someone you admire and getting treated like that over a small accident. Moments like this really stand out because fans are usually excited and just want a positive interaction with someone they look up to. Clips like this can completely change how people view you. So yeah, that's it for now on Rampage being a bully, even though there are plenty more clips out there that I'll eventually react to. It's honestly disappointing to see someone who's achieved so much to be this easily offended, with an ego that seems so easily bruised, and who reacts so quickly with anger, especially when it's directed at his own fans. Because at the end of the day, you could argue you're nothing without your fans. And this is exactly why people say, never meet your heroes. It also gives a little insight into why Raja may have reacted the way he did in that incident. He got emotional over what was basically a WWE style stunt, not a real fight, and then unleashed all that pent-up aggression in a real violent way. When you see Rampage react so emotionally to small comments or simple accidents he perceives as disrespect, it's hard not to notice the similarity in behavior, especially considering he himself said after the incident with Raja, "Oh, people act like I'm the one who did this." No, but you were his father, and you helped raise him. That's why some people feel you share a small part of the responsibility, even though Raja is a grown man responsible for his own actions. Well, that's it for this video. If you want to see more breakdowns and updates, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next upload. I'll see you guys in the next video.